We live. Fellas, we are live. There we go. Cliff is on. Let me make
I'm
sure we
on your
live
page.
on Facebook. Still waiting for one more brother to join in.
Hasn't
Bro,
popped on your page.
I was about to say something, but we live. We live.
You
He
can
hasn't
say
popped
it.
on
You
your
can
page.
say it. You can say it. We live. All right, you can share now. I'm a
Okay, here we go.
tag y'all brothers in it.
Oh,
You can say it. We live.
hold
All
on.
right, you can share now.
Cut this
I'm
off.
tag y'all. There we go. Dennis Waller. It should pop up on y'all page right away since I'm tagging y'all in it. Dennis Waller. It should pop up on y'all page right away since I'm tagging y'all in it. Hey, I can hear myself when one of y'all.
Yeah, I'm about to take it off.
Yeah, man, get it together, bro.
Well, you just went live, so I gotta make sure I can go.
What's up, y'all? Everybody that's out there, what's
Oh,
up?
you
What's
know.
up? What's up?
Okay.
Bro, you blacked
Where'd he
out,
go?
bro.
What up, brother?
Oh, there he is.
I don't know what everybody else got on. Just click the link and sign in the studio. That's all y'all did, right?
Yeah.
You got a delay.
I'm gonna hit you back. It's messing up the thing.
Oh yeah.
Dang, he called me and messed me up. Let me see.
I'm about to take it off.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
We hear
You
you, but it's a delay.
your voice is moving, but your lips are moving. No Diddy. Your lips are moving, but your voice is
Can
somewhere
y'all hear
else.
me? Everybody's frozen.
Oh, no,
I
you
don't
good
know
Oh, I
what
now.
can hear
happened.
you. No, you there. I can see you synced up.
Yeah.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
synced
hold on.
up,
Here we
homie.
go. People coming in, but I'm frozen. I
Yeah,
don't even know if y'all can see me or hear me or anything.
can you hear us?
Let me see.
Oh shoot.
Oh. Oh.
I thought I was gonna be the host.
Oh man, there we go. There we go. But I don't see me though. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
We
But
can
I
hear
can't
you.
see me. I can't see me.
Now you're
I,
not synced anymore.
I'm not synced anymore.
No, your voice is moving, but your sound is off. TDB, 2D
All right, there
determined.
we go. Is that bad? Is that better?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but you're not synced.
Dang, he messed me up, man. He
Tony
called because
Stanfield said no
who
Diddy.
did?
Tony Stanfield said no Diddy.
No Diddy. All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
look.
good. You good. You
I'm
synced
good.
up.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm synced. I'm synced.
Hey,
Good. What up,
look.
y'all? What up? What up? What up? We're gonna see if
Oh,
Shaw gonna get in. If we can get him in later, we're gonna get him in.
okay.
But I'm trying to make sure all my folks is on, all my people is on.
I wish my screen can go.
There we go. Now I can see everything.
Yeah,
Man,
you
this is what I
good
need
now.
y'all to do. I need y'all to like and share this. I need y'all to share this. This is the first episode of the It's Mental podcast, man. We're gonna talk. This gonna be men talking, and men gonna be real. Men gonna tell y'all how we feel, tell us what's on our mind, and y'all gonna learn a lot about men, man. And every now and then we're gonna hear from some women that we're gonna, voice their opinions, say what they gotta say. But
As
really,
they
this about
always
the
do.
yeah, you know that. But this is really gonna be about the men. Cliff, I don't see you. Where you at, man?
I'm right here. Hold on. My job was texting me.
Oh
This is
man,
a private
tell him
chat.
you on lunch.
Okay.
Tell him you on lunch. You can't talk to me while I'm on lunch break. But while he
I
getting
know.
ready, man, let me introduce everybody. I'm Benzi, DJ Benzi, the DJ Benzi on Instagram, the DJ Benzi on YouTube, the DJ Benzi everywhere around the world. It is me broadcasting live for the It's Mental podcast. We are sponsored by Do Well Entertainment. With the CEO is me, so we can sponsor anybody we want to sponsor.
Is it you the CEO or is it her the CEO?
I'm the CEO. And we also sponsored by Minx by MK. That's my daughter's lash business. So if y'all need y'all lashes done, if your girl like the little things on their eyes, send them to Minx by MK. That's my daughter, and I finance that business, so she gonna sponsor me too. So
It
it
sounds
is
like
what it is.
conglomerate.
Yeah, man. So I want some people to hop on, man. We live right now. So we're gonna be talking to the brothers today. I had one more brother that's supposed to get on. He's having technical difficulties. If he get on, cool. If not, we just gonna keep the party rolling. Because I know it's the middle of the day, and I appreciate y'all spending time with us today. You can catch us live here Thursdays 12 noon or on YouTube at 12 noon at the DJ BENZI. Check us
I'm
out.
co-hosting every Thursday. I'm gonna be like Charlemagne the God.
Hey, there you go. There you go. All
I'm
right, so
gonna be Club Shay Shay.
there you go. All right, well, shoot, we're gonna start off with the introductions, man. I got my boy here from he originally from the from Chirac, from Chicago, but he lives in Phoenix, Arizona. I got my boy Cliff Caesar. Cliff, say what up to the people, man.
What up, people? Yeah, I don't know what to say, but we here.
That's Cliff
About to get
Caesar.
real.
Yeah, about to get real. And I got my boy. I met him out here, but he's originally from the D. No Diddy. The
No
D's
Diddy.
from the D, Detroit,
No
Michigan. He's from Detroit, Michigan. I got my boy Dennis Waller. He has been my mentor in all things bar mitzvahs and DJ and MCing. So say what's up to my boy Denny Mo. He's on here. Say what's up, man.
What up, Doe? From Detroit, loving Los Angeles. I live in ATL now, but big announcement coming probably in a week. But you know, the D to LA to ATL, boy. You know, it's been a journey. But
Okay.
appreciate everything you're doing, brother.
Cool. I appreciate it, man. You frozen, Denny Mo. I don't know if Cliff, you see him or is he frozen to you too?
Yeah, I see it.
I see him, but he ain't moving.
He moving for me.
Okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know.
No
Maybe my
kidding.
thing is just
That's
trying
because
to.
you look like you in the closet, bro. You probably like them
You in the
walls.
closet, dog.
Hey, look.
No Diddy, no. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, man. I needed a good background, man. And y'all know I like my shoes. I like my clothes. I'm getting into hats because I'm not getting my hair done as much. I'm letting my hair grow, kind of get strengthened up, my locks grow. So I'm wearing more hats now. So y'all see the hats behind me. I'm trying to
Gotta
start my
get
hat
your game
collection.
up, boy.
Yep.
Get your
So
game up, boy.
So the goal today was to get 3 different type of men on here. I needed a married man, I needed a divorced man, and I needed a single man. The single brother, he wasn't or isn't able to chime in, but that's all right. My divorce, he's technically single too, so we gonna rock with that, just like that. Tony said, "Get out the closet."
Wait, who's single? You said who's single?
You.
Oh yeah.
You like me?
Yeah, you. This is something
I
we
had a
don't
little
know.
something last night. You know what I'm saying?
That fool went to Vegas last night.
Just came back from New Orleans.
Yeah. All right, so both these brothers, man, have experience in relationships, and I've seen them both in relationships, and out of relationships, and so I wanted to get some of your mental feedback on what's going on in the state of relationships, especially from a male's perspective. So, let me start with you, Cliff. So you've been married before though, right? This marriage number 2. All right.
Yeah,
so when you was looking for a wife, right? What
Mhm.
was you looking for before you got married?
First or second? Because first I wasn't saved. Second I was saved. So you got
Okay.
you talking to Pastor Cliff or you
Yeah.
talking to Hood Cliff? You know
Hey,
what I'm
give me Hood Cliff first. Hood Cliff. What was Hood Cliff looking for? How old was you, Cliff, before
I was about 27 the first time
27.
I got
All right, 27. He knew the Lord, but he wasn't walking with him. He was walking by himself.
I was a renegade.
Yeah, that's where we was. All right, so what was you looking for back then? 27.
Back then, man, I just wanted something sexy. I just wanted something like, nice body. I was superficial back then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like nice feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I was looking for like someone pretty to like have pretty kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
And someone who was a little ratchet. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you wanted the little ratchet.
I wanted a little. I still do. I still do. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
Okay.
a little ratchet and like man that could smoke with me, drink with me. You know what I'm saying? That can ride around. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in it, or ride or die basically. So
Okay. Okay. So
that's
that.
what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it.
Okay.
I wanted some arm candy when I go DJ in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Ah. Okay.
I wanted
Okay.
that type of yeah.
Okay. And so when you found that first wife, right? Right.
Yeah.
Y'all had kids together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So how did that work? How did that go?
Um. Yeah, man. So we was basically living together
Mm-hmm.
at that time. Ended up, as the old people would say, shacking up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, we just, you know, kids were made. Life was good at the
Mm-hmm.
time. You know, I was selling drugs, gang banging, DJing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, we had pretty much a good cool life from like 2003, 2002 to like 2008 until I moved to Arizona.
Okay. Okay. So you
So
moved to Arizona,
I
right?
moved to
So
Arizona.
so I know a little bit of this story because I was around, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to tell the people what happened the first time you proposed.
Oh
Uh-oh.
man, the first time I proposed, bro, she said no. I invited
Woo!
all our friends. I did it big, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm about to do this. I just spent like 1,500, 2 grand on the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, let's go. I called y'all up, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And some
Yeah.
friends. I got down on one knee and she said no.
After two kids,
After two of them,
after
bro.
moving from Chicago,
Moving from Chicago,
she said in front of
no.
everybody.
In, fr- in front of everybody. So, um, part of the reason for that is because I'm the type man, if you leave, you like gone. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, I didn't want to move to Arizona. She did it anyway after we discussed and said, like, we're going to chill.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then, like, I was going through some court cases back then as well, too. So, which preceded me to come to Arizona. So, I ended up, she left in 2005. I ended up, getting up with another lady.
Ah, so you had a side baby.
Well,
You
technically
had a
yes.
side baby.
Technically yes. 'Cause I look at it a little differently because we were done. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like we called
Okay.
on the phone, we was like it's over, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You at Arizona, I'm gonna do my thing in Chicago.
Yeah.
Met a girl, we got together, and we was together for 2 years. We had a kid, and that kid is now 17 today.
Yeah.
So I leave. I'm going through some court cases. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm facing a judge. The judge tells me I have to leave Chicago. He like gave me another chance basically. And so he's like, "Hey, you get out of Chicago. I'll drop your case in a year after you show me that you're working. You show me that you're taking care of your kids. You come back and like delay my case." So that's what made me kind of move. All right, if I'm gonna move, I'm gonna move to something familiar. So
Yeah.
I get back with my first baby mama, is what
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
as they would say.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we got married, and then we was still living together for like 7 years, 8 years,
hmm
and then when we got married, everything started to fall apart.
That's
Oh,
baby
snap.
mama. You talking about baby mama? You
Yeah,
got
baby mama,
Yeah,
everything
baby
started to
mama.
fall apart. All right, I'm gonna come back to you, Cliff, because I
All
want to
right,
know what you was looking for with the second wife, because you
all
married
right.
now, right? And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
completely different. All right. So Denny Mo,
what up though?
talk to me. Talk to me. So you got married
In my 40s,
and quickly divorced.
real quick.
Real quick.
Who's
Talk
in
Like
the
to
how
me.
room?
quick?
What
Uh,
what was you looking for when? Because I knew you was looking for a wife. What was you looking for before you got married?
honestly, like I wanted to be married, like even in my 20s, 30s, like coming out the military, whatever. But I'm a Gemini, so that you're gonna lose about half of your members, your audience, just because I'm a Gemini. But I don't know. It's hard to settle, but like I wanted companionship. I wanted like a friend in the house, like a 24-hour friend. You see what I'm saying? Like my
Mm-hmm,
friend
mm-hmm.
that I talk on the phone with all the time, but it's 24 hours now. We get to like fall asleep talking. But I also wanted a business partner. Like, I don't know how like I've been an entrepreneur all my life, like from shoveling snow and cutting grass at 12 years old to DJing, owning a business. Like, I've always been an entrepreneur with my own business. I always wanted someone who can kind of match that. Like, we talk business and then make love after that. Like, that's sexy to me. You feel me?
Okay.
And
Okay.
so, sometimes dating women who are in corporate America, that's kind of, you don't get into that.
Mm.
But I wanted like a business partner. I wanted like someone I desire. Like, I want to desire you. Now, I've desired women, but I couldn't close that deal because it was me. Feel me? So I take that heat. But when I I was in church with my ex-wife or whatever,
So you
and
met your ex-wife at church.
at church, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And so the thing is, like, she had a very, really, really good, keen, like, she was an administrator for show.
Okay.
Like, could manage the whole business, right? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, cool. So, like, I'm an entrepreneur I'm the entertainer of the business.
Mm-hmm.
This person can come in and do the back off, or like we can build more businesses, which we did. But things didn't work out, whatever. But like, I wanted companionship, a friendship, and I had this thing, and I'm my new clothing line coming out is gonna be called "Don't Fuss at Me." That's just my thing. Like, my whole life, whoever I date, don't fuss at me. We can do this thing, can last. Just don't fuss at me.
Yeah.
And that's
So she was fussing at you a lot.
I get yelled at by all the women in my family. I
But
get
wait
yelled
a minute. Let's
at.
back up because I know you left in a little bit of the story out. You left a little. So
Wait, you know the story? Why you asking me that?
wait a minute. Wait, because you got to say it from your perspective. So the story I know, y'all was dating first, right?
Off and on.
Dating first, but then y'all broke up.
It was
And
kind of like,
then, wait a minute, no. But then you got with somebody else at the
I was
church.
gonna say, there was situations. You know what I mean? Like,
At the same church.
listen,
Huh?
There's
listen.
always
Huh?
situations.
My family labels me a whore. So listen, like, I date, but I'm always honest. Like, if I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Mm-hmm,
What I
mm-hmm.
do tomorrow ain't your business.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
So
it's not her business that you was dating somebody
this is
else
the thing, though.
at the church.
I wasn't totally sure about that. My ex-wife, in the beginning of the first 3-4 years, like, at the church, then I was like, well, I kind of had my eyes on this person when I first came in there. It took me 2-3 years to kind of see if I could date this. So I dated a person,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't like, we were never in a real relationship before that. It was kind of like there was some situations that were in
Okay.
private. You feel me? Private
Gotcha. It was a
situations.
situationship.
Weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So then y'all
But
got married, right? Y'all all right, so let's fast forward. Y'all got married, right?
got married, and I put that on me, like, because I won't say that love was there.
Mm.
I kind of felt like it was kind of like a lot of prophet triers, or prophet, some
Prophet
prophet
liars.
liars,
No,
prophet
he said
triers.
prophet triers, like they was trying to prophesy.
Well, yeah, I got a lot of that. That's your wife. That's your wife. That's your wife, and that's cool. But you got to be careful with that, because that's a real thing. And when you got people who are trying to really walk the straight and narrow, you got two people single who are trying to, and they going after these ministers who are that they call mentors, and you just prophet trying a lot. You can't do that. You gotta, because they're sensitive in their mindset, and they're really believing that's God speaking through you. It may not. It may be your emotion. You think that they look good together. How many times have you looked at people and say, y'all look good together? That's my cousin. Oh, my bad. I thought y'all was together. Yeah, you was all wrong. You was all off. So people can be off.
So the church played a part in pushing y'all together. Would you say
To
that?
my fault, yes.
Okay, why is it your fault then?
Because I'm the one who believed. I'm supposed to be the believer. I'm a Christian.
Both of y'all was believers though.
Yeah, but I preached before. Like, I wasn't new to church. I was new to this church, but I wasn't new to
what
church.
made you roll with something that you knew was off?
I just believed that I really thought that I believed that God was like, yo, I can teach you to love. And I'm like, and I'm listening to other people, like other ministers outside of this, like, yo, you can choose who you want. And then I'm listening to prophet triers, like, that God told me that's you guys are. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Now I'm confused. So you can confuse a people. Imagine a new believer comes into you, gets saved, comes into your church, and all these people look like big ministers you put on a pedestal, and they prophesying to you, or they prophesying to you. And these new people, if I got duped, And
Who
I've
else
been in
getting
the game
dudes?
20, 30 years. How do you think somebody new that's a new believer gonna get dude? That's your husband.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
While
okay.
she running
So
around
hold on.
following
So
this
hold
man.
on. Wait. I feel you. I feel
You
you.
gonna be real true, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I feel you. No, I feel you. I feel you. I just don't want to go on the tangent though. I feel you. I feel you.
I ain't gonna go on
I
no
feel you. I
tangent.
feel you. But the part that I like though is you said that you take the blame though. Regardless of what other people were saying,
Yeah.
regardless of what everybody
Mhm.
else was saying, you as the man in the relationship did not say, nope, hold up.
Right.
This don't sit right with my spirit.
100%. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I take the blame because if it looked good on it looked good in my eyes of
It look
oh
good or she look good?
well she no
Both.
I ain't never had no
Both.
ugly woman.
Both
So
Both.
of them.
I ain't never had no ugly woman. So you feel
Both.
me? Like, oh, she's beautiful. But what I'm saying is I didn't take our personal relationship and separate it from everybody else and say, how do I feel about this person? How do I treat you? How do you treat me? Other than sexual. But outside of that, I took everybody else's input too. And that's to my
Mm,
fault. That's what I'm saying.
got you.
Like
Got you.
if you put us in a different um industry other than
Hmm.
church, it
Hmm.
could have been a different outcome. Did I
Interesting.
love this
Interesting.
person? Did I truly love this woman
Yeah. Yeah.
unconditionally to marriage? Or did
That's a
I
good.
say, I think something might come later, but this look good for now?
Mm-mm. That's good. That's good. All right, Cliff. So now you married. You happily married now. What is this? How many
Run,
years?
run.
No. How many years now, Cliff?
Oh man, 9 of them, bro.
9 years. 9 years. All right,
Oh my
9
goodness.
years. So this one is the right one. What? Tell me where was your mindset before you got married to this one? I'm not
So
gonna say the wives' names because in case they don't want to be identified.
yeah,
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
probably the current wife is probably watching. Uh, so
The
Hopefully
couch
the
is
ex-wife
ready.
ain't.
The couch is ready.
Yeah.
so to clip that last story, we get married. We only last a year, and we get quickly divorced. I move out. I start doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trash at this point for two
Bam, bam,
years.
bam,
Oh,
bam. They
hold
all
on.
can get it, huh?
I'm,
Sounds like my
I'm
story
trash.
too.
So I meet a guy, man, named Pastor Chad at Pilgrim Rest, and he's leading a Bible study for youth. And I take my daughters to go to youth, and I just stand there and I'm lit. And I'm is my man smoking weed?
No, I
Ooh.
got a cigar.
Oh.
I don't smoke drugs. I cleared this with the producer.
I
No,
was
y'all
like,
good.
whoa, whoa.
So I got a
So
cigar. I cleared it with the producer.
I go to the Bible study. I'm sitting. I'm captivated by his teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard the gospel teach like that.
Mhm.
So we get close. Me and Chad get close, and like he started discipling me. This is 2010, and like he asked me to come to Jesus, and I did. So I'm working in his like ministry at this point. So he's like not volunteering, I should say, volunteering in his ministry at this point. Do children's camp, young adult retreats, and 2012 comes around, and I meet. We do this our first young adult retreat, and I meet my current wife, which she was a
Mhm.
friend in.
Mhm.
And at this time, man, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like what Proverbs 31, rubies, pearls, frankincense, and myrrh, all that crap. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, you know what I'm saying? Interprets to me like beautiful, smells good, serves the Lord, blah blah blah. So this is the mindset now. But when I first met her, I did not like her at all, bro. She wore this
Mm.
copper wig weave that was just not hitting at all, bro.
Ah.
So she was not.
You in trouble tonight. You ain't
She was
getting none
not.
tonight.
She was not attractive, but she was cool. She had a cool personality. So we stayed friends because we had a group of mutual friends. And like in this ministry, we started doing youth. We was doing youth camp. So she served at a youth camp 6 months later.
Mm.
So at this youth camp, I'm like, she starts serving and she's praying over these young girls. She's like teaching, doing like side groups, Bible studies. I'm like, whoa, like, oh shoot, she look way different. She got her hair braided. It's like what I'm saying. She's slim.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
oh man, I
Mhm.
gotta get it. So I asked my friend, like, what I'm saying, like, give me the scoop. He gives me the scoop. I approach, And like we went on a date and we just started dating. This is October. This is October 2012. So the camp was in June. I waited till October to ask her out, and then we started dating. Roll around 2 years later. I'm skipping through a lot of stuff. 2 years later, 2014, at that same exact youth young adult retreat, I proposed to her.
Mm.
So what I was looking for was someone who loved Jesus,
Okay.
sexy still,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like good with kids because like I got kids at this point. At
Yeah,
this
three.
point
You had
there,
three.
yeah. at this,
Three girls.
at,
Pray for this man. He had
four,
three girls. Now he got
four
four.
counting, four
Yeah.
counting Kayla.
Well,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Kayla. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you raised her.
I
So
raised her up.
yeah,
So I got four girls, and like I'm looking for somebody who's good with kids, who can dress nice, who is classy and a little bit of ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I like to say that's clatchet. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
a little clatchet. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
she's like, because we even went out. Like I think it's okay to go to the club. We'll talk about that later. But
Yeah.
we went to the club together.
Mm-hmm.
We danced. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she got moves too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that's an automatic like turn on for me.
yeah,
Nice feet because she had her toes out when she's wearing heels. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, checklist, just check
yeah,
it off. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? She working. She got a good car. You know what I'm saying? And she's great with her parents.
Mm.
So that to me was a great sign. So she's checking off all these lists. So and the number one thing for me, bro, like she smelled amazing. Like
Mm.
I'm like sensitive with smells, man.
Mhm.
Like if something's off, it's a wrap. Like I
Yeah,
don't even want to talk to you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm quick to tell my boys, hey bro, get some gum.
yeah.
Or like you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Get a
right.
little
That ain't
you
gonna
little
cut it.
musty, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I want them to be quick with me like that, you know?
I
And
feel
like
you.
I'm sensitive to smells. Anyway, so that's the smell good, like was the last check off. And I'm like,
Mhm.
man, I got to. So after 2 years of just serving kids, doing youth camps, youth retreats, and all of that, and like getting to know her around friends
Mhm.
before we like kicked it like singly on a date. And then after that, like I said, 2 years later, at the same point, at the same youth young adult retreat that we met, I proposed. And then a year later, we get married, 2015.
Yeah, she didn't say
So
no.
she didn't say no. Like
She
as a
didn't
matter of
say
fact, I
no.
thought she was gonna say no because she cried for like 5 minutes, bro. And I'm like, you gonna say yes?
Right,
She
right,
cried for
right.
like 5 minutes, bro. And like that's it, man. And we've been going strong ever since. I'm not saying it was
Cool.
all perfect,
Yeah.
but like that's the story. We're going on 9 next year. It'll be 10.
Nice.
We planning to renew our vows and like do another wedding. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you'll be having something in the mail soon.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So Dennis, I'm this for both of y'all. I'm gonna start with
Yeah.
Dennis. Since your
Mhm.
marriage was short, what were some of your marriage expectations? Even though your marriage was what, a year? Was it a year?
It was a year.
Yeah. What are some of your marriage expectations?
What was it, or is it now? You
What
ask.
was it when you were approaching, when you were like, all right, I'm about to marry this girl, or when you actually got married? What were some of your expectations of that marriage?
Yeah.
And I
So
want sexual expectations,
no diddy.
financial expectations,
Okay.
all
No.
everything.
No. 100%. So like I'm a believer. Like I hate to say it, I taste the honey to know it's sweet before I,
Okay,
about
ain't
you
nothing
know
wrong
I'm
with
gonna
that,
taste the honey.
No,
So
there's something wrong with it, but we cool
I
about
mean,
it.
something wrong with it, but yeah.
I mean, sex to me, like I hate to say it, like men, I feel like men got to work to in sex because we do a lot of the work. Just open your leg, but I mean, I'm not worried about the sex part because I just feel like it's gonna gravitate to my shape anyway. So my thing was more of can we coexist together? Now, I'm for real, like what I'm
No,
saying,
you good.
but it's gonna squeeze up. But what I'm saying is, um, I'm sorry, you said be real, or you want me to?
No,
Should I
you
be
good.
fake?
I
Okay, my bad.
love.
I'm never worried about the sex part because what I'm saying,
But
you know,
how many times a week was your sex expectation? What was your sex expectation? How many times?
I never put a count on it when I felt like it and when she felt like it. Some days I might not feel like it. I might want to stimulate my mind, lady. I want to
So
say
she
something else,
so
but stimulate my mind. But
could she go 2 weeks without giving it
we go
up?
every day.
No, without giving it up.
She didn't like that. No, no. Women
Okay.
don't like that. If a man goes without giving it to a woman, they cannot stand that because it's a rejection. It becomes mentally rejection. It's not that I don't want your thing or your situation. Is maybe I'm in a plate mindset where I'm somewhere else, or you done took me there. Like, because women can really turn a man off mentally. If a woman turns a man off, he will not come for that thing. He might go somewhere
But what
else.
about the woman? I'm talking about her not wanting to do it for 2 weeks, not you.
I've never experienced that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never experienced a woman not wanting to. I get with freaks, so I'm sorry. Reformed freaks or whatever.
Hey,
Like I ain't never really had a woman like say I don't want to give it to you.
don't
You know,
go off, Cliff.
I
Don't
can
go
go a
off.
week.
This is where I need you.
I can go. I can go. We can go a week, but sometimes I
Yeah.
don't need it. Like, you know what I mean, like sometimes mentally stimulate me, and let me mentally stimulate you. Sometimes I can enjoy mentally stimulating you, turning you on, the lady,
Mhm.
and not really be having to go penetrate her. You know what I'm saying? But in the marriage, you need it. It should be a part of it. I do agree. But
Okay.
for me, the expectation was more about, can our minds get in sync?
Yeah.
We talking future now. It's business. This is a business transaction we
Okay.
just made.
So
We're
it's a
we're
business.
commingling funds.
Okay.
So it's not about I make more than you, or this woman makes more than that man. Is, can these funds get us to where we trying to get? What's your goals?
So how did she live up to your expectations?
Uh, the issue was, it was a certain place she worked.
Hmm.
I think she could have made more money working other places, corporate,
Was
but
she
maybe
working there when you got with her?
no. I got with her working at a nonprofit. And
Right.
to the point is, if I'm your husband, there's we're gonna dream, then we have to look at what the changes that are gonna have to come when we're dreaming. So if I'm dreaming, we're dreaming of sandy beaches, white sandy beaches, and we traveling, then there's adjustments I got to make in work. So maybe I
Mhm.
have to work 2 jobs, or maybe I have to do 2 more, open another business. Because this is your dream too, but I expect you to do the same thing. Women think that they can just sit back once they get married and, oh no, I'm the housewife now. Well, that's not how this thing gonna work, baby.
Well,
Because
how was? Wait a minute. Wait. So you
you
wanted
asked
her
me,
to quit her job? No, I'm not stopping you, but you wanted her to quit her job and find something more in corporate
no,
America versus the
she had
non-profit.
complained about it.
Uh
She had
huh.
complained about her job, but I wanted her to be able to maximize her potential as a business-minded person of what she was good at, her gift, and take it somewhere else that's going to pay her worth.
Right. Now, let me ask you this then. Were you financially able at that time to take care of everything while she went out and looked for something better?
Was I? I did it. What are you
Okay.
talking about? But she never went to look for nothing.
Okay.
It was mouth. I'm looking, but she was married to this place where she wanted to be, and that's
Hmm.
fine. It validated her, but it
Okay.
also told me that I'm not the husband that's leading her.
Okay.
She was being led by a different husband, which was this place,
Got it. Got it. All
not
right,
this
Cliff. What were some of your going into marriage? What were some of your expectations? Let's start with sexual. What were some? How many times a week was your expectation?
First wife, we were like rabbits, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Jesus.
So like,
yeah. I want to talk more about the second wife because you've been married 9. That was quick. This
Let's get
this
to the
9.
second wife.
Yeah, let's get to the second
all
wife.
right. So everything from now on is gonna be second. Like that's
Yeah,
it. We're talking no
second
Please,
more
wife.
about.
I don't
Yeah,
want you
no
on
more
the couch
first.
later, bro. You gonna have
Yeah.
I mean, she knows everything, you know. But anyway, my expectations was like sexually, like man, I at least need like 4 days a week. You know, like I got a super high sex drive. And I like to double up sometimes. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like morning, we come back later. Let's hit it up.
Yeah.
I'm even
Yeah.
cool. I'm even cool with like this is my expectations. Like we talk, I'm like I was even cool with like getting a little quickie in the garage or something before we leave. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Before we both
right.
head out, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I have and had high expectations. Like man,
Hmm.
this is sex. You know what I'm saying? This is like uh, uh, a form of worship. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we giving we giving God the glory and having fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, this is my mindset. This is like I'm all the way in. I was training to be a pastor back then, so I'm way ahead. So
Yeah.
I know you know the what comes along with the sex. Anyway, so uh I'm thinking 4 days a week, man. I'm like, quickies every now and then. Definitely some oral sex,
Yeah.
giving and getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like, man, like the marriage bed is undefiled, but like
Yeah.
we can get it in the sand and the beach. That ain't the marriage bed, but
Everywhere.
we here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
here.
We got the license. We got the license to
Right.
drive, so let's
Yeah.
drive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, man, my expectations was like, yo, like every time we get a hotel, no matter what, like
Mhm.
we gonna bless this hotel.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
we
what
gonna
I'm
bless the
saying?
hotel. Don't,
We gonna
don't let
bless
us
the
go on the
balcony.
vacation weekend.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That's
Bless the hotel.
mandatory.
It's
Outside
mandatory.
club.
All right. So
Every
wait.
hotel, and that's
So
my
how was your?
expectation now. You know what I'm saying? Like every
So
hotel,
right
we gonna
before. So
bless
you
it.
have
Yeah,
four days a week was the expectation. Like that.
yeah.
All right. My boy Odez. He said, how old is he and when are his working hours and does he have kids? Because when them kids come 4 times a week is wild. And I agree. 4 times a week can be a stretch when you've been
Or,
married for 9 years. You got responsibilities
yeah,
and businesses and
yeah.
job. So has it consistently been 4 times a week for you?
So I'm 41.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Still high sex drive. I know it kind of like decreases after you get older. Anyway, um, 4 times a week has been a little hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Not gonna lie, it has been hard. It's been like two. It's been like one,
Yeah.
and like sometimes it's been like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Because
Woo.
we in the fallout, we didn't apologize to each other, so this thing just
Mm.
lingered. Like what I'm saying? I'm giving situation. I know you're gonna have
Yeah.
questions for that later,
That's
Yeah.
still a
and
lot
like
more than some singles.
what I'm saying. This is the thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it was at a point 4 days. Like what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. But strategically now, because we have a 5-year-old now, we got a new baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a 5-year-old now. And yes, she does uh like come in and sleep in our room or like what I'm saying, like crying and mama has headaches, she works overnights, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we plan. And if we plan correctly, I know
Mm-hmm.
this may sound like dumb or cheesy.
Nah,
If we
you
plan
right.
correctly, we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, babe, I get off work at 6 a.m. I'm coming home 6:30. Get naked. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready. Boom.
Yeah.
That's a
I think
that's
people that's been married for a extended amount of time know that our mindset when we first approached it, right,
yeah,
was I need it 4 times a week. It gotta be spontaneous. It gotta be
yeah,
wild. It gotta be
yeah,
get it in the garage, like you
yeah,
said. But when responsibilities and life and somebody else said they got pets and kids and working and everything else, like you said, your wife worked overnight, it's like, hey, sometimes you got to put it on the calendar.
yeah, yeah,
You got to put it
yeah,
on the calendar because if you don't, you're going to go 3 months and look up
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
whoa, I
Look,
ain't got none. Then you,
fast.
you, you just,
And you wonder why
yeah.
you ended up in a strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Hey Benji,
damn.
can I ask bro a question? Can I ask bro a question?
Yeah.
Okay, just so like if you let's say y'all disciplining the kids and she trying to like wash the dishes after in the homework, how do you turn it on after like literally watching your wife fuss at the kids and then you got to try to chime in to be on her side or whatever? Like how do you then sneak off to the bathroom and then turn it on? Like how does that work?
So man, like I do that a lot, and if she's on, she can contest. If she's washing dishes, bro, like first off, before I start, I say it's always the man, bro. We have to we lead everything in the home. You know what I'm saying? So if sex needs to happen, man needs to lead. I'm not talking about aggressively like give me some ass. Oh, it's my bad. Like,
That's a slip up. We get one, we get two. We get two.
You good. You good.
I tell like, hey, give me some, right now. Like
Mm.
if your wife is still attractive to you and you still in love with your wife, I go and like when she washes dishes, creep up behind her, kiss her on the neck, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm
Kiss her on
about
the
to
cheek,
say
tell her
rub
you're
a little bit on
beautiful, like you're beautiful, smack her butt, you know what I'm saying? And
Man,
walk
hey, you
past
got
to
to
the
do that.
refrigerator.
top.
Hey, I say it all the time. When you cleaning, that turn me on. You
Yeah,
doing housework?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like
And them
cleaning to
spandex, what
me
they got, them
does
little
something
Yeah.
to me.
things they
Yeah.
got they be wearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like, so we gotta lead that. You know what I'm saying? We have to turn it on because if we don't turn it on, they ain't gonna turn
Okay.
it on. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good, Cliff.
So I have to actively be active with my wife. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not always good at that, but I know I need to. You know what I'm saying? So I go in and I'm like, yo, grab her breasts, like while I'm
Yeah.
hugging, like, ooh,
That's
you know what
game
I'm
right
saying? Like,
there.
Hey,
so
That's
I
game
told
right
my
there.
wife I got married to be a pervert. Like
exactly, bro.
I got married to
Exactly.
be a pervert.
Exactly.
Got married to be a
So
Let me
my
do
hey,
what
wife,
I
you know,
do.
you know what I'm saying? If she's
it's
washing the dishes
nasty.
in some biking shorts, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Man, they be wearing
Yeah.
them tight little pants, spandex
Yeah.
things, man.
yeah. Hey, my
Yeah.
wife look good in and like the biking shorts, spandex kind of thing, bro. So that instantly is like a turn on. So,
Mm,
Yeah.
like I said, like we have to lead that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to lead the house. We got to lead the kids. We got to lead the marriage bed too. We got to lead the
mm.
finances. We got to lead the arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
as a
bars.
man, you may not want to apologize all the time, but it's for us to like, hey, look, I know we got into an argument. Like I admit to my end and what I did wrong. So let's just come to a compromise or come to an end to this. And like I want my wife. I want some sex. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
need. Yeah, I need that.
Like
Bring it back, girl.
yeah, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be
Like,
on this
we
two
got to get
month,
this
3 month
attitude out
strike.
the
So
ways.
yeah,
All right, so I got we got limit on time, so I'm a jump forward. All right, so for the single brothers, I mean, you've been married before, Dennis. You single now, Cliff. You got single friends. We both got single friends, right? So why do you think a lot of single black women struggle to find a husband today?
Woo!
hey, when I saw that question, bro, I was like,
Go.
this is gonna be the realest answer I'm
This
gonna
is the
ever
Here
give,
we
realest,
bro.
go.
realest
Here
right
we
here.
whoever won the first can go first. Why do they struggle? Black women. We ain't talking about all women. Let's just
Yeah.
talk about our women. Let's see.
I'll let you go first, bro, since I just got to doing all this long talking.
Oh yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
say
Dennis.
this, bro. High expectations that are taught behavior from their mothers due to trauma from childhood. And you think about the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, what single moms went through. They taught their daughters, number one, don't trust a nigga. Excuse me, don't trust a ninja. Don't trust a ninja because your daddy ain't ish, right? So then they looking like, where's daddy? Okay, so there's the daddy issue. Mama's trying to teach them a game that she ain't even really been taught correctly because she ain't had no leader in the house. So mama's been the mama and the daddy. So now these women are walking around with trauma saying, don't trust it. If you got money, you can have me. If you broke, nah, you can't. I'm not doing Benihana's or Cheesecake Factory on the first date.
Mm.
Why? You should be doing nothing on the first date. I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Coffee.
Yeah,
Going to
like not even
coffee.
that. Starbucks is expensive. No. What are you talking about? What we doing?
Not even
You know,
Starbucks, bro?
I used to invite him
Right?
over to my
Can she get a
I,
Starbucks?
I used to
With a
invite him to
caramel
my house to cook
frappuccino?
for him. Let me tell you, my first dates when I was in my 20s and 30s, I invite him to my house and I cook for him. I want you to see me cooking. It's cheap and
Uh,
you're gonna be
you was
turned
trying to
on.
get to the
Oh no,
draws.
you
Nigga,
trying to
you
I
get
was
the
trying to get
did.
to
draws,
that
bro?
It's
draw.
easy.
I
And that
know.
was
GTD,
what I'm
bro.
saying is
Get
We
the
know.
trauma.
draws.
You was trying to get the
You
draws.
got it. So let me can I bring some percentages? Sexual trauma.
Yeah.
Sexual trauma for young girls at a young age builds out to when they're grown and how they deal with men.
Okay. That's yeah.
Trauma. That
Yeah.
is a big reason why they choose wrong. They marry multiple times and they really don't know what they really have no leadership. They ain't had no leadership when they was young, and now they looking for any dumbass to lead them.
Mm.
Not no real men who's saying, like my bro said, look, I got with my wife, I'm leading everything. Obviously 9 years, man, that's he done everything, correctly, whatever. But there's a lot of women who are chasing these dudes and chasing this clout of this dude that seemed like he got power and money, but he don't. And they marrying these losers
Do you think black women struggle with submission?
because they were taught not to submit.
True.
They
Mm.
mama said, "Yo, daddy wasn't shit, so I'm not
Mm.
submitting to him."
Oh, my boy said, look, he said a lot of black women are growing up with that boss mentality. So when it comes time to be a wife, they don't know how to submit and let their husbands lead. And a lot of men have never been taught to lead a household. That's
So
good,
break
Fred.
that
That's
down.
So
good.
Fred,
Break that down. They were taught if you can't trust a man, then you got to be the strong woman.
You got to be the man.
That means you're being the man. That means you are the boss. So now you gonna go out there and make everything happen for you, woman.
She said the man that's not even doing the Starbucks.
Hell no, no. You come to my house, I'll cook for you. I'm gonna show you a man. Starbucks
She
is
like
nothing. Starbucks is for Kathy. Let Kathy have Starbucks.
women are not taught true submission even
Exactly.
now.
That's
Mm.
100.
Is that a man or a woman?
Well,
How
a
many ladies
woman's
we
not.
got up? That's
Oh,
a
we got
woman
women too. The last two
That's
was
your
women.
wife that
You
said
can't
that.
see him? Yeah, you can't see him?
Nah, I can't. I'm not. I'm just. I got a box, just you and
Oh.
bro.
Oh, okay.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the mamas were teaching these girls in the 90s, 80s, like, you got to go out there and get it for yourself. You ain't gonna make the money the man makes, so you gotta work harder. You gotta get better grades. You gotta do this. So they took on a mentality of, if I can do this and I make my money now, I worked hard for it, so I'm the boss.
So part of this, I would say though, falls back on the man too, because that means there was no man in the
Bro.
household.
So
There was no daddy. There was no daddy in the house. Based on your thing. Oh, go ahead, Cliff. Yeah, let me get yours. I forgot. We gotta get you in.
Like, I'm sorry. I hope you, bro, don't get offended.
No, bring it in. Bring it
And I know,
in.
and the guys that's watching, please don't get offended.
Yeah, bring it in.
But a men as a whole, bro, we are trash.
Woo! Come on. Come on. Be
As a
honest with them.
whole,
We
as a
trash.
whole,
Come
bro,
on.
Oh yeah.
we are not saying all men, but
Yeah.
as a whole, just like you know how we say we got the big church and then the little C church,
Yeah.
the little M men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we got the big men, the
Right.
overall, then we got the
Right.
little men, but the
Right.
overall big men, bro, we are complete trash.
But you got to exegete that. Tell us why.
And
What happened?
I'm going to.
Wait, she said, I gotta read this. She said, that man just told us no Starbucks on the first date, but submit.
No, I never said submit. No, that's a lie. I never said submit. No, I didn't. I said the reason. No, that's a lie. I did not say submit. I never told a
No,
woman to submit. I said you
no.
eat Starbucks
You,
on the first date.
you, you good. Keep going,
I
Clip. I
know
don't want to
you.
cut you off. Do your thing.
So
Do
you
your
give
thing.
that. So I say this is because one, like we just talked about, I'm 41.
Mm,
So there were no. My dad was a weekend dad, and I was adopted by another dad. So I had one who was, I ain't gonna call him trash, but he was, you know. And then I had one who was a stand-up guy, pastor, whatever. But he didn't have a wife. So I wasn't taught. I'm just gonna talk from my perspective and the people that I know. I wasn't taught how to be a man.
mm-hmm.
I wasn't taught chivalry. I wasn't taught how to date, how to court. I wasn't taught like this is my generation. I'm a millennial.
Yeah,
So
same here.
millennials, we weren't taught like that. We was taught by a majority of us was taught by our moms. You know what I'm saying? And like we saw what what was on TV or what other like what the rappers did and what
Right.
our dudes on the street did. I learned my eye catches everything, bro. So when I say we are trash, I'm saying like these guys now, we didn't learn anything. So the next generation, we didn't pass that on.
Yeah.
So if I didn't learn anything from my dad, or if I didn't learn anything from men around me, I'm not going to give that to the next generations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm a little different because I went to seek.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of guys ain't going to seek how to treat a woman, how to eat coochie, how to, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that. Like they ain't going to seek to like please a
Right.
woman or like how to date a woman. Like they're not going out to ask these questions. I did. Like I was on a journey. Like I didn't want to be like, my uncles and all of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a real stand up guy. So we're not passing this information. So these guys, these kids, these young generation, bro, they going out. They want to be 21 Savage, and they want to be, you know what I'm saying. What happened to the Bentley Fontaines? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta look it up to those guys. What's up with the like the I forgot this young brother's name, the dude that was running for Republican in California, the black dude.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Major Williams. Like
Major Williams.
they're not looking at the Major Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Right.
looking at, what can I do to get over on a woman? Not what
Yeah.
can I do to help a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like what I gotta do to partner with the women. So the mentality of these younger guys that's Generation Z and on, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're not they're not watching us because we didn't learn it,
Yeah.
and we're not giving the information to them. So the way they treat it, they just learning as they go, basically. So they're gonna treat women improperly. They're gonna
Mhm.
talk to women incorrectly,
Yeah.
unless there's a mom that's like, "This is how you treat a woman. This is how you like that's the active." But these ladies are not active because they got the boss mentality, like my
Yeah.
boy was talking about. They're not teaching these young men how to how to use the right fork when you're eating salad, and you know what I'm saying, how you properly cut your steaks, and how do you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying, we're not learning how to be men. We're
Yeah.
learning
We're
how to
not
be gangsters in the streets.
right.
We're
And
learning
even
how to be
yeah, keep going, keep going.
or we're learning how to be. I don't want to use the word thug because that was used my whole life and I hate it.
Mm.
So they're learning how to be not uh
We learning how to be niggas and not gentlemen.
yeah, basically, you know what
Let's
I'm
be
saying,
real.
like,
That's what they
and
Right.
like,
we
though. That's what
and
they
that's
see,
what's
and that's what
trash
they
about
like.
it, bro. Like,
But,
I
but I'm gonna
read
go
out of
back to
the
that. But I'm gonna go back to that because you just said trash, and Dennis, you said that's what they like. But remember, a lot of these women do have trauma from young relationships
That's what I said.
that us men did. We
yeah, we
did
did, yeah,
because we didn't know how to be men.
exactly.
We didn't know how to be gentlemen. So
Wait,
yeah, we
they daddies
slept
did that,
around.
not y'all. Yo, they daddies did that because we had the same
But
missing daddy.
we
But
did
we
not
didn't
take the
learn.
opportunity to
Yeah,
help
we
them
didn't learn,
heal.
bro.
We didn't show them
So
nothing different that they
How
absent
we gonna
daddy
teach
didn't.
people to heal? We don't know how to heal.
so the first
Okay,
thing,
you're right. But we
one of the
messed them
first
up
things I
worse.
did, bro, when I married Shy, one of the first things I did is I apologized for all the niggas she dated.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that was the truth. Like, that's not how true men act. Sorry
Mhm.
that you was treated that way. We're gonna go a different way. I laid out a whole plan on our first date, bro.
mm.
At what, Mary's on 19th Avenue and Northern at the taco shop, bro. That was our first date.
But this,
I laid it all out, like, and I was like, we're not gonna have sex. We're
Mm.
not gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do things that's not appropriate. I apologize, like you would treat us. I was opening doors, still do,
Hey,
opening
hey,
doors.
what was my nickname for your wife when I first met her? What I call her?
uh, oh, what the heck?
I called her celibate.
Yeah, sell a bit.
Cause she
that's
wasn't
so-
selling not a
She
bit.
wasn't going nowhere with
She wasn't
nobody,
doing
bro.
nothing.
That thing was
but
locked.
to my brother's point, how do our age men or the men coming behind us who had no fathers the same way these daughters had no fathers, how are they supposed to teach these same age women how a man's supposed to be when they weren't taught this?
Well,
We
wait,
So
hold on.
how
Let me
we
do
gonna
it.
put
Cause
that on
let me
them
answer.
when it's our fathers who did this?
Well, let me ask you this. Well, let me tell you this. I didn't have a daddy growing up, right? And I went through all my experiences of sleeping around and doing women wrong. But what one thing I did was when I had my daughter at 19, I'm gonna make sure that she knows the love of the man the right way. Right.
100%.
So the first way for me to change that narrative of black women starts in my home. So I'm teaching my daughter, this is the things that men say. This is the manipulation that men use. This is how you should demand to be treated. This is how
Mhm.
you should love yourself and respect yourself and demand for a man to respect you as well. So as a parent, your first obligation is to your children. So whether it's a son or a daughter, you have to raise them up in what you have learned and experienced throughout your lifetime. So that's how we change it up. We got to heal. We got to grow up.
And
Be
every
the
young
change.
man,
How-
What's
So,
good?
every
so
young
this
man that's close to you, bro,
this
you show them.
You show them.
but
Like,
that's you as a father.
But
That's
even
not you as the son. How do you teach your wife that same thing when you've learned it and you're gonna teach your wife and she's gonna say, well, you can't teach me yet? Like you dealing with
you
a woman
gotta,
that
but
says
you
you
gotta
don't teach
fix
me.
you first. You can't remember all that
No, I
stuff
get
about
that.
Cliff leading, everything about leading. You can't lead until you fix the things that you have to deal with, so
100%.
yeah,
you can lead in that. I
100%.
can't
Right.
lead you in sex when my mind is still immature, thinking I need
yeah,
to sleep around with
Right,
everybody.
right,
I
right.
can't lead you in
You're not there.
finances. I'm behind in all of my bills. I got to get some education. I got to seek out what I'm supposed to
Right.
do as a man. That's to me that separates a boy from a man, being
yeah.
ready to lead. It ain't age. It ain't 25. It ain't 30. It's are you ready to lead this woman? That's how you say you're ready for marriage.
And if you're not, bro, like, leave these girls alone, man. Like, we're causing the trauma. The man is causing the trauma to these girls, bro,
Yeah, we
because
are.
we didn't learn, because we got trauma we not dealing with.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
like
why you got
every
these girls naked on the internet. It's we
bro,
did that. We did
we
that
did
to
that,
them.
bro.
Okay,
The
but
booties you
we
okay,
looking
can
but
at on
blame them.
Instagram?
okay, but
We
you
can blame,
blaming
but
you
we did
blaming
that. We
you
did
putting all
that.
blame on men, but they have to take some responsibility too. You put them
Bro,
clothes on the way you did
A
and got in
woman
that
is gonna
video.
lead anywhere a
bro.
man goes
Come
at
on,
the
dog.
end of
The
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 day.
booties that
They
we liking
shaking
on
booties. They put
Instagram,
them
bro.
We
lashes
That's
on.
did
that we
that.
did.
Hey,
That's my fault, bro.
let me ask you this.
BBLs is popular because
Hey,
we wanted bigger
hey, DJ
booties.
Benzi, how many lashes have you put on a woman? How many lashes have you physically put on a woman? None.
None.
They put it on
But
you. They
but
put
if
them
we
booties
take
in
the
their cheeks.
time to let a woman know you are beautiful with or without those lashes, you are beautiful with or without the big booty, you are beautiful with or
I
without the
think we
big
saying that a
titties.
lot.
If we don't no, we always tearing them down.
No,
I
bro.
got I got a
No.
homegirl that's on here. She's married, and this dude tried to get at her in her inbox, and she was like, "No, I'm leave me alone. I'm married." She was like, basically, he was like, "You fat anyway." Like that wasn't even. She wasn't even rude about it. She's like, "I'm married." So that response right there. What if that was? I mean, she's a very strong woman, so it didn't hit her self esteem. But that's something that could tear down a woman's self esteem.
Yeah, but he's a clown. You gonna listen to clowns?
Is how
I'm
many
talking
clowns is
about
out
real
there? That's why
men.
How
he
many
said we
clowns?
trash.
We trash,
Yeah,
bro.
but I still say women got to take some responsibility. You got to accept some responsibility too.
Okay,
You
it is on them
decided to
too
audition for videos.
because
You
they think for themselves. They do
no
make
diddy.
I
decisions for
you know what?
themselves.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right, bro. They need to. They
I've
have
been
a
in these
choice.
auditions. These
they
women
do
are
have a
saying,
choice. You're
They
right.
have
you
a
You're right.
have a
choice
choice.
to get the BBL or not.
Yeah, they have a
But at the
choice.
same
You
time, though, at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, they get the BBLs to attract the niggas that are treating them like
But
trash
let me
because
ask you
that's
this,
what we
bro.
put in the
I'm
air, bro.
sorry. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this. What man started BBL treatment? What man said, hey, you need a bigger booty? Come on, bro. They came out the woodworks, and you
We
know who
always
they
want the girl with the
We
bigger
also want to go.
booty.
At least I did.
we
Yeah,
do.
I
We
like
do.
big
But
butts, and I cannot lie.
we
What
weren't
you,
the first,
what you
but black women
thought?
weren't the first
What you
ones
thought
getting
he was
BBLs.
talking about?
And look, black women wasn't the ones getting BBLs. It was the other women getting them.
Yeah,
Remember, they was getting lips, they was getting breast
yeah, they was
enhancement
doing all
was
that.
way.
They
We
was
didn't
doing
ask
all
them to
that.
do that.
You know
No, we
why?
didn't ask them to
You
do
know
it.
why? Because the white women were submitting.
Come
Uh
on,
oh,
preach now,
uh
Pastor.
oh,
Come on,
uh
Bishop.
oh,
Preach,
I'm
Bishop.
just,
So you
come on.
arguing a
I
white
mean,
woman,
I
not
didn't want to go
us.
there, but we
Hey,
gonna
We
go
I
there
got a
now.
homie. I got a homie. He was on the chat. I'm not gonna say he was, but he was like, he used to only date foreign women or women of other races because they still know how to submit,
They know
and
how to
black
submit.
women won't.
that
They
wasn't
know
even
how to
part of
treat a
the question.
man. So if they treating you well and they ask you, "Hey, babe, what do you like?" Man, you know what? If you had a bigger booty, that'd be dope. Okay. Come back two
But
weeks
this
later.
thing,
Uh-oh.
BBL, breast
Somebody's wife
implants.
just chimed in and said, let's not go there.
listen. Uh-oh. What's your last name, bro?
Oh,
What's
it
your
might
last
be
name?
a 3-week stretch of no booty.
Hey, bro, I told you that couch is comfortable. You got
I tell you,
pillows.
I'm
I
gonna be
hope.
100%. I'm gonna be 100%.
But listen,
Always.
if if a woman, if you make that woman feel like she's beautiful, then yeah,
Mhm.
she don't have to go out for that. But we didn't make them feel less beautiful. They watched other women do something and they wanted to emulate it. That's because white women want to be black women with the lips and the butt.
Mhm. Mhm.
Black women go get breast implants because they want to have bigger that we ain't asked for all that. I know a lot of men that say, I'll take you natural. I don't even want you to
Yeah,
paint.
most men
You
want a
want to paint
natural
your
Yeah.
face.
looking woman, right?
Yeah.
We
Sometimes you
do.
ugly with a painted face.
We do. But imagine being in the club, right? We all been to the club, right? You in the club and you see a nice, slim, cute girl, right?
I'll take them thick.
But then you see big booty walk in that door, and that thing get the jiggling. Boy, you is
Hold
gonna
on.
forget all
Yeah.
about that
You gonna
pretty
forget
Hold
slim
all
on.
girl.
about the cutie, bro.
Hold
You
on.
gonna forget all about the skinny.
You are, bro. These like we don't have enough Tylers. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough Erica Badu's. We don't have enough, you know what I'm saying, like
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. We got all the Cardis, the Nickies, the Sexy Reds, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like
And they
Ugh.
know every word to every
not
lyric.
not even that. I'm just talking about just women wanting to emulate
Mhm,
something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
mhm.
So but as men, we don't praise that. We praise the Cardis and the Nickies and the and the Sexy Reds, we don't be like, oh man, Alicia Keys is bad, and she is
Yeah.
like
She's
top
beautiful.
five to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's in the industry that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
The Janelle Monáe's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like those are beautiful, like women. We don't. Nobody's posting on their stories like, oh man, Alicia Keys is bad. They're like, oh man, look at what Nicki got on, blah blah blah. I see
Right.
Nicki all day long on people's stories, bro, or
Yeah.
Cardi or
Or
whatever.
Cardi. Right.
You know what I'm
Cardi.
saying? Like, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't see enough like
Megan.
the Tylers. You know what I'm saying? The new girl
Mm-hmm.
that's with the water song or whatever. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? She's all
She's
natural,
thin. She's sexy.
but
She's thin. She's young though.
that's beautiful. Like, but we're
Yeah.
not praising that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We putting Nicki out there more than we do her, as
Yeah.
Are
far
we
as
doing
beauty
it
goes.
or is media doing it? Are we doing it?
We
Media's
doing
doing
it.
it because we
'Cause I'm
appeal to
not.
that. We appeal to that.
I don't follow you on Instagram, so I can't attest to that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
But
I
the
We
can
guys
look
I
at
appeal
know,
BBLs all day and I can see
Then
a
said
snap
Mary.
somebody.
He said Mary. Y'all not looking at Mary.
They too covered up. They covered up. They
They
too
too.
covered up.
But there you go. So men are visual. We're
yeah,
visual people. We're visual. We like what we like. So we got to see something that's gonna sexually attract us. So a lot of women know that. So they try to.
yeah.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
like comparison, uh, like competition thing, man. Like I heard a quote years ago, and I kept it my whole life. It's never compare your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reels, bro.
Man, that's
There you
Like
bars
go.
right there.
I I don't. The women play the comparison game way too much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
That's why they out here. And
That's why
then
they have to take
we
responsibility.
we push them. Yes, it's their responsibility to
not
like
get engulfed
to
in it.
not get it going.
Yeah.
But there's no guys out there that they can like lift them up. I would say.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the niggas that's the one that's pushing them out there. That's like, oh, you should do this, blah blah blah. Blah. Man, Nikki bad. You should try to be like Nikki. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough
I
of
almost
the guys that
disagree.
be like, you know what, you're beautiful just the way you are. You don't need none of that. There's little of those guys, and let's just be honest. It's
All right.
three
Say,
of
say,
us, and maybe like five more out there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like it is like a million other guys that's pushing these women to do the BBLs or hints. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to like like say it like, hey, go get a BBL. We'll be like, man, like Shorty bad with this BBL, like you know what I'm saying, man. And
I
then
don't
the
say
women
that.
get to thinking.
So Dennis, I'm gonna let you say your last piece, and then I got my last
Yeah,
question
because
because
I
we out
think
of
I
time.
think I think like if you look at now with influencers and social media and like the TikTok and all that, they got makeup and all this esthetician stuff is one of the most leading influencer things. Didn't no man ask no woman to go teach tutorials on makeup. They doing that on their own.
Well,
They
yeah,
teaching you how
absolutely.
to put this wig on and make it look natural. We didn't ask for that. So I'm not taking responsibility for how you feel about you. Okay. Now I can uplift you when I'm
Mhm.
with you, but you on TV, you far away. This is how you feel about you.
So
You're
So
so
part
no
of the
Dennis,
woman
little
wait,
can
M
wait.
though.
So
like.
there's
You're
so they're
part of the
saying
little M.
there's a self-esteem issue with her, right?
I don't care what it is.
No, I'm asking you
I'm gonna
because
give you one word. I'm gonna give you one word. Validation. You
right, she
want
needs
validation
validation.
that you never received as a child in your trauma
Right. So why does she need validation though?
from her father and her mother,
From
not
her
me. I'm
father
not your
and
father
her
and I'm not your
mother,
mama.
not you. We're talking about men in
We're
general.
talking
Big
about
M.
men,
But
the
we're
big
Big
M,
saying,
M.
the big M.
but what I'm
Big
saying is,
M.
it is
We
not my
agreeing
job to
with
come in
you.
here and raise you.
It may not. You're right. It's not. But
So I would take some responsibility for
the
the women
root,
I have messed over.
the root is the M, the big M. Men.
Only
Men,
one
bro.
woman can say, only one woman can complain about me. It would be my ex-wife and my mama and my sisters, whoever I was in
Only
the
one woman. Now he got three.
they all wrapped up in one.
I
Gigi,
got one more.
plus and me.
All right, let me ask my last question.
Go
We
ahead, go
out of
ahead, go
time,
ahead.
man. We out of time. Last question is
We gotta
short,
do a
sweet.
part two.
Yeah, we're gonna do a part two. Don't trip. We're gonna do a part two. This is
I'm on
good
here every
stuff,
week.
man. Best advice for a single woman looking for a husband.
Stop looking.
Stop. Oh,
Get your life
stop,
together, honey.
stop,
Stop
Get some counseling.
looking.
stop
Stop
looking.
looking. Your eyes is too open. You see wallet.
Oh wait, I'm on something else. I'll let you
Yeah.
go.
Go ahead, bro. No,
All
go
right, go
ahead.
ahead, Cliff. No, that
Hey,
was good. Go ahead. Go
we
ahead,
gonna go
Cliff.
back
Say
and forth,
yours.
bro.
I was agreeing until I heard something. I was like, oh
All
wait,
right.
Hey, hold on. I ain't even start drinking yet.
Oh man, stop looking. That's the word that you presented was looking. Stop looking because it's not your job to look.
Yeah.
He that findeth.
He
Yeah,
that findeth.
She that
he
findeth a husband.
finds a good thing. It
Let's
don't. It
rewrite the
don't
Bible.
even say. It don't even say God to bring you.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
It says He. So what you need to do is just pray that someone comes.
Yeah.
You need to just pray for your husband or what you like already as if he is right now in your face. You need
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
be praying for that. So I would say stop looking. Let the man look for you. You just do your thing as a P31.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like I said, smell good, look good, dress well,
Oh,
speak
make sure your
well.
toes look good,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? Toes gotta look good.
Yeah. Hey, that's good stuff, fellas. Hey, man, that's our time. Thank you, everybody, for joining the It's Mental Podcast, episode 1. Once again, we're sponsored by Do Well Entertainment, where I am the CEO. Minx by MK, my daughter, that's her business. If y'all want to sponsor us, send me $1. I'll shout you out. But yeah, catch us, man. Next week, I'm going to have some females on. I'm going to let y'all talk because y'all heard these brothers talk, but we want to hear from the women too. And I might have another brother on here to guest host with me. But thank y'all so much. Remember, Thursdays, 12 noon, It's Mental Podcast, live here on Facebook and on YouTube at the DJ BENZI. Love y'all. Peace. God bless.
Church.
Are we all getting off, or is this?
Can we stay on or we getting off?
If I can figure out how to end it, then I end it. I don't know how to end it.
Hey, I was trying to be like the Stephen A. Smith and your boy, what's his name?
Wait, we still live. I don't know how to end it.
Okay. Let him stay.
Hold on.
Come on, Skip.
Oh,